Welcome to this answer explanation video for counting squares. This video will talk through the answers to the counting squares worksheet and have a look at any of the tricky bits. So we have Brad the builder who's designing a driveway. The customer has decided that they want to use a combination of bricks A, B and C to fill their drive, and Brad knows that the drive has a total area of 30 squares and is a rectilinear shape. We have an example of the rectilinear shape here. So we've got brick A, brick B and brick C, and we have to investigate the different combinations of bricks A, B and C that can be used to cover the driveway, and we can rotate the bricks to fit in the shape. So the important thing is here that we are counting the squares to check that we have an area of 30 squares at the end of trying. To help me out a little bit, I've actually cut out brick A, brick B and brick C, so I could try different combinations, put them together and then draw in where I think they should go. There are so many different ways to do this particular question that I'm just going to show you one possible way. You might have a different way. The important thing is that you count your squares at the end to check that you've covered 30 squares. So I could start with mine and I could think about where I could place brick A to start off with. So I could have a look here. I'm going to follow the design on here, so I know I need to have 1, 2, 3 squares going across the top. So the area of that very top bit there is 3 squares. So there I have 1.5 squares, but I could put brick C there to make it up to 3 squares. I'm happy with the placement of those 2 bricks, so I'm just going to draw in where they would go. Just going to do it roughly with this pencil here, just to give us an idea of where I would put that. And I said that I would put brick C there. So that's the start. I will show you this finished with much clearer lines than this, but this is just to give you an idea of how you could go about it. So I've said that I needed 1, 2, 3 squares across the top. 1, 2, 3. So now we need to go down the side. Let's have a look. I could rotate brick C and put that there, and then maybe I could have another brick C on that side, so I could show that here. So I could go down like that. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 across the top. 1, 2, 3. My next row also has an area of 3 squares, so that top bit has 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need something that would fit in that gap. So if we can rotate the bricks, I could also put it that way so that my next brick C could go in that gap. So you can see it's coming together, and it's just a case of going back and filling in the different places. So we could even continue with brick C. You could use quite a few of these if you want to. There's no limit on how many you could use. That could go there to continue that line down the side. And that's another brick C. So we could carry on going round. If I'm using the same layout as this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4 squares here, I need to start turning the corner. So I might go back to my brick A and maybe pop that there. So really, it is a case of trial and error. So if you go through and fill in the spaces, you can then check by counting your squares at the end to make sure that you've covered an area of 30 squares. So there's an example. I haven't used brick B yet, but brick B could fit in anywhere. It could go there. As long as I remember to go back and make sure perhaps brick C could fit into that little bit there. So the idea is that you just carry on going round and filling in the different spaces with either brick A, brick B or brick C until you've covered an area of 30 squares. Here's an example of a finished version. That was a video explaining the answers to the Counting Squares worksheet from Classroom Secrets. For a video tutorial on the same step, go to kids.classroomsecrets.co.uk, and for more worksheets, go to classroomsecrets.co.uk. Thank you for watching.